Tragedy struck Ofunato, Japan, as a massive forest fire erupted on February 19, 2025. The blaze has claimed 1 life and destroyed over 80 homes, leaving the community devastated. The fire started near Cape Koguro around noon, quickly spreading, due to dry conditions and strong winds. Firefighters and self-defense forces are battling the flames, but the rugged terrain is making containment difficult. Helicopters from multiple prefectures are conducting water drops, while evacuation orders have been issued for 157 residents from 62 households. Temporary shelters are providing refuge for those affected as the city rallies to support its people. The cause of the fire is still under investigation, while efforts to fully extinguish the flames continue. Severe flooding has devastated parts of Botswana and South Africa after relentless heavy rains in February 2025. Entire communities have been submerged, forcing thousands to flee their homes. In Botswana, Gaborone was among the worst-hit areas, as overflowing dams sent torrents of water into residential neighborhoods. At least 7 people, including 3 children, have lost their lives, while over 1,100 residents have been displaced. Rising water levels have also forced the closure of major border crossings between Botswana and South Africa, including Grobler's Bridge, Pontdrift, Makobistad, and Dirtaport. Authorities have issued urgent warnings, urging residents in flood-prone areas to evacuate. Emergency teams are working around the clock to rescue stranded individuals and provide aid to affected families. Relief organizations have set up temporary shelters distributing food, clean water, and medical supplies to those in need. But the damage is extensive, and recovery will be a long process. As floodwaters begin to recede, communities face the daunting task of rebuilding their lives. Officials continue to monitor the situation, while rescue efforts remain ongoing. Buriti-Kupu, Brazil is collapsing. A massive sinkhole is swallowing this town, destroying homes, roads, and putting thousands of lives at risk. What caused this disaster, and can Buriti-Kupu be saved before it's too late? For over 30 years, erosion and poor infrastructure have weakened the ground beneath Buriti-Kupu, Maranhão. But now, in February 2025, The situation has reached a breaking point. The sinkhole is expanding rapidly, forcing families to flee as the earth crumbles beneath them. Authorities have declared a state of public calamity, but the big question remains, can anything be done before the town disappears completely? This disaster is a warning to the world. If we don't act now, more towns could face the same fate. Stay tuned to understand why this crisis matters. Australia is facing one of its worst bushfire seasons in recent history. Raging wildfires have scorched vast landscapes, forcing evacuations and threatening communities. In Victoria, over 70,000 hectares have burned in Little Desert National Park, leaving behind a trail of destruction. Meanwhile, the Grampians fire has consumed more than 136,000 hectares, forcing residents to flee as emergency crews battle the advancing flames. Tasmania's northwest is also under siege, with nearly 100,000 hectares lost to the fires. Ancient forests like the Tarkine rainforest, home to rare wildlife and centuries-old trees, are now in grave danger. Firefighters, volunteers, and aerial water bombers are working around the clock to contain the blazes, but strong winds and dry conditions are fueling their rapid spread. Authorities have issued urgent evacuation orders and are urging residents in high-risk areas to remain alert. With temperatures soaring and conditions worsening, Australia's fire crisis shows no sign of slowing down. If you want to stay updated on more natural disasters, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. Stay safe, and our thoughts go out to everyone affected by this tragedy,